Hey guys, it's Lexi. Today I'm sharing you my empties that I worked on for the Long Live Spooky Season melting basket. It was pretty much all of like my newer Halloween scents. So a lot of these are things that I used but didn't finish, so non-empties, but like I have a whole table here of things that I just used like half of, especially a lot of Zape. So let's start with all of the things I was able to completely finish up here. And we're going to jump into this with some of my bathing garden scents. So keep in mind, all of these were either used in my bathroom or my office, which are smaller rooms. And those rooms, I only have like one warmer. So first one I'm going to talk about is Toxic Earth. And there's no scent notes on these. However, this scent is like a coffee scent. I want to say there's like maybe like, it's like coffee, whiskey, maybe pumpkin, something else in it. But this is like a very, very, very strong coffee scent, especially for the bathing garden. This was like very like, wow, like it really was quite strong. And especially I think I'm saying this because out of like all of these, I feel like I kind of struggled with a lot of the bathing garden scents this go around, but this one was definitely one of the strongest out of the whole like group that I have here. So this is also a scent that I recently picked up in like a sugar scrub, which is like a coffee sugar scrub, and I really enjoyed it. So this is a scent that possibly I would pick up next year if my collection of the bathing garden is low and I feel the need, but that's a great scent, especially if you like coffee scents. It's a very strong one. I have Creepy Cider Donuts. This was also very strong, and I want to say that this is just like that single cider donut scent that a lot of vendors carry. So if you like that cider scent, then that cider donut scent, then this one was a really good performer as well. Both of those were definitely the standouts of the bunch. Candy corn. Of course, when it comes to candy corn scents, I feel like they're typically a little bit on the lighter side, and this one was a little bit lighter. It was just like a kiss of sweetness in the air. I really could barely smell that one. This one is Seasonal Madness. This one I feel like was like cranberries and pumpkins or something, and it did give a bit of like that kind of like fall vibe, but once again, kind of same as the candy corn. It just kind of added a little bit of scent into the air, but it was not something you walked in and you're like, oh wow, it smells good in here kind of a thing. It was just kind of like, I just smell something. What is it? And that's like one of those scents. So that was Seasonal Madness. Hocus Pocus Punch, or Hocus Pocus Potion. This one was a little bit stronger than like the candy corn and the Seasonal Madness, but definitely not as strong as the Toxic Earth and the cider donuts. So kind of right in the middle. This was definitely kind of like a spiced, fruity, kind of cidery scent to my nose. Then we have Tombstone Dust. I want to say that this is a scent that I do have in a larger size. Maybe not. I can't remember. This one, I feel like I must have put in the office one day and didn't go in there a whole lot. So I feel like that one I don't remember. And then this one I absolutely do remember. This was Mummy Apple Sugar Cookie. It was like a little mummy shaped guy. It was like a gingerbread like cookie, but like a mummy. It was really cute. And this one I ended up splitting into 3 pieces, and I melted them on my hot plate warmers and a bulb warmer in my dining room or my kitchen. And this one did really, really well. It definitely was mostly that cookie, but you did get a bit of like an apple kick at the end of the cookie. And this one was one of the stronger ones. So I would say this is like a good medium high performer, and I really enjoyed it. I would pick up that scent again in like a clam. I have Dessa's Homespun Scents. This is the first time I have ever tried anything from her. I did haul her stuff a while back. I think I mentioned in this melting basket that I had COVID at the time, couldn't smell anything. So I just put everything away from that haul. So this is October's. It is a house blend of apple cider, caramel, pumpkin pie, cinnamon, and clove. And I gotta be honest with you guys, it was a good performer. It was very strong, but all I could smell was cinnamon and clove. Like it was, I did not smell apple pie. I did not smell pumpkin. It was just spicy, like a red hot cinnamon, clove, kind of heavy spiced scent. It definitely kind of reminded me of like a Christmassy scent. So, but like a Christmassy scent that like a craft store, you know, kind of a vibe. It was good, but I don't think I would repurchase that one, but performance was great. This one here is Sweet Halloween from Teddy Bees. This is candy corn vanilla cupcakes and sweet vanilla frosting. This one I picked up in like the round robin, and I feel like it had like a strange scent on cold, like almost like I don't know why it did this, but almost like slightly like gasoline-y. It was like really good, but also like maybe like kind of gasoline-y. Did not smell like that when you warmed it up. It was definitely, definitely, I don't know if it was like a favorite, but it was good, but it was kind of, it's very hard to describe this scent. I don't know if I smelled it and I was like, that smells like candy corn cupcakes. It just smelled like, I don't know, something was strange about it. It was good, but I don't know if it would be repurchased. And it was a good like medium performer. So not the strongest I've had from Teddy B's. It was like a light medium. But just like an interesting scent. It really confused my nose. So that was Sweet Halloween. I have Britta's Creepy Treasures, The Exorcist. This is Palo Santo, patchouli, vanilla bean, and marshmallow. I had a ton of her Exorcist sampler scents in this melting basket, but I figured I would just finish the original Exorcist on its own since the other sampler I got this year, so that could wait a little longer. And this is from 21, so last year. And this is a phenomenal scent. I love it. The Palo Santo and the patchouli just like make this such like a Halloween kind of a scent for me. Amazing. Would always repurchase a scent. It's a great performer. So good. Then I have Rainbow Melts Elm Street, which is Palo Santo, marshmallow, and sugar cookie. Kind of a similar vibe to The Exorcist. Just this one does not have patchouli. This one is definitely much sweeter than this one. They're both very sweet. I think I do prefer The Exorcist, I guess, since they are so similar, kind of comparing. A lot of vendors carry things like this, like the Palo Santo, like creamy vanilla kind of blend, and they always are great. So like that as a whole, I really enjoy. This performed very, very well. This was like a little tin you're supposed to put in the warmer. I ended up just like dumping all of it into a warmer and letting it go. I'm not a part of the Rainbow Melts Facebook group anymore. I left a little while back, but her stuff it does perform really, really great. Really hoping she turns everything around because it was really great. But for the foreseeable future, I think I'll just stick to the other vendors who carry similar scents. We've got some Hocus Pocus Punch from Rose Girl. So all of this is Rose Girls. This one, Hocus Pocus Punch, is a scent that I was really looking forward to melting from her recent Halloween sampler. And this one was really, really nice. It was plum, apple, raspberry, and lime slushy. This was an incredible scent. If she brought this back in larger bags, I would definitely get more. It smelled delicious. I have Ghoul Friends and oatmeal cookies with Ghoul Friends, and I put these both in the same warmers throughout my living room, and it performed beautifully. This was just like a very creamy, oatmeal-y, pumpkin, donut-y, kind of delicious bakery scent. Oh my goodness, I loved this. But her Carbs with Ghoul Friends or whatever, all of it's good. Like, it's just so good. Performed great. This one is Beetlejuice, and it's 2 bags I finished up, like a teeth shape and like 2 little candy shapes. Also put this in my living room warmers, and I put this in the same night that I did the Hocus Pocus Punch. This was in my kitchen, this was in my living room, and this one kind of smells like just like straight up like orange soda, like a delicious orange soda kind of a scent. And this one was like a nice fruity punch, and these like melting together and like mingling in like the center of my house. It was just beautiful. All performed really, really well. We have Back from the Grave. This was also part of the Halloween sampler, I think. It is cedar, pine, bonfire, and sandalwood. For some reason, I put this one in my bathroom. This was a zombie head. I stuck the whole zombie head in that warmer in my bathroom. And I don't know if I like overcrowded the dish. I probably should have cut it in half. Or really what happened. But this one didn't perform too strong. I really couldn't smell this one a whole lot. It kind of just smelled like a little bit of sandalwood, but I couldn't really, it was very weak for performance. So that was a bummer. This one, Carbs with Ghoul Friends, like I just talked. As you guys can tell, I did a lot of Ghoul Friends this month, and I loved every second of it. I currently have no more Ghoul Friends anything, so next Halloween season, I will be buying definitely more of it. This is a scent that I love, will always repurchase. Ghoul Friends is pumpkin sugar donuts, and then I think Carbs is cookies, bread, vanilla bean oil, vanilla wafers, monster cookie, and vanilla or marshmallow smoothie. It's amazing. Amazing scent, amazing blend. Carbs with Ghoul Friends on its own, they're just good. I have 1 bag here of SEMO wax melts that I completely finished. This is Amish bread and candy corn buttercream. This was kind of like a cinnamony bread kind of a scent. Almost reminded me of like oatmeal or like raisin oatmeal toast a little bit. Couldn't really get a whole lot of the candy corn buttercream, but this was definitely a very light performer for me. I did also melt, let's talk about this, because I did also melt a lot of my SEMO. These were all like the little Halloween pals. I ended up cutting up all of them, which I know is heartbreaking, but I had to. I can't just let them sit in my collection forever. This one is Autumn in Vermont. I melted this in my bathroom one day, and I think this is a single fragrance oil. It's sweet. It's like a sweet kind of almost like earthy, masculine-y kind of leaning scent. It's nice. And in my bathroom, it performed okay. It was like a light medium. I probably wouldn't stick this anywhere else, but this one, I think out of all of them, was like maybe the strongest. This one I put in my dining room one night. It is Sweater Weather and Toasted Marshmallow. I feel like this one was really surprisingly nice also, but once again, light. I mean, all of the SEMO is definitely on the lighter end, which is a bummer because the SEMO stuff is so cute. Like these Halloween pals were like the darn cutest, but I just don't have personally the best performance for the scent. But this scent was interesting. Sweater Weather and Marshmallow I didn't think would work together, but it did. It kind of just made like a sweet masculine scent. And then this one is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles Hazelnut Marshmallow Fluff. This one was really nice. It was, once again, lighter, but it's a really pretty scent, and it was definitely like an extra nutty pumpkin pecan waffles kind of a scent, because I think the hazelnut just made it nuttier. We've got a ton of, actually, before I jump into the Zape, I have two things from Scentsy I finished completely. I finished Ghostly Greetings. This is a scent that big Scentsy heartbreak. If this came back, I would stick it in my club immediately. It is the most delicious Halloween patchouli, dark, rich, fruity kind of a scent ever. Amazing. Lasts like 2 or 3 days. So good. This one is Scary Good. This one I like, but I don't know if I think it's like Scentsy club worthy. It's a nice pumpkin scent, like a spicy pumpkin scent. I had this going the day we were like making rice in the rice cooker. Like it was like it threw off the scent for me. It almost kind of smelled like, I don't know, weird, like too foody and not like bakery enough. I don't really know. It needed something different, but I think it was a rice cooker. While this was melting, like the scent of like heated up rice and like pumpkin was just, it threw me off. Either way, this one lasted a good long time, like at least a day and a half, and then I pulled it. And we have Hocus Pocus, and this one I used 2 cubes of in the bathroom, and it is Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked, and I want to say somebody mentioned maybe this was like a Tom Ford Lost Cherry type. I'm not entirely sure. I don't keep up with like colognes or perfumes or whatever super well. I just kind of stick to ones I know. But this one is phenomenal, and this one is in my Scentsy club, and it'll probably stick in there for at least a few more rounds so I can get a couple more of these. I love this scent. It's really, really good, and this lasted like 2-3 days in my bathroom warmer, and it just smells like a really well done cherry scent. There's like a nice depth to it, but it's not like overly like cloying or like cough syrupy or anything like that. It's just a really good cherry scent. So love that one. And now finally we have some Zape. I finished 1 bag from Zape from the newer launch, and this is in Witch's Brew, and this is fresh brewed coffee, marshmallow fluff, sweet pumpkin, and vanilla extract. And this was like a little cupcake thing. This was a really, really good coffee blend. I enjoyed every second of it. It was something that like if you like your coffee more like punchy in the face coffee, not super sweet, you would not like this. This was a very, very sweet, very marshmallowy. Almost like if you had like a coffee flavored whipped cream or like a coffee flavored marshmallow. That's kind of what this smelled like. Really sweet. Loved it though. Performed good. It was like a medium high for me. And then this one is Season of the Witch. So this is a scoopable. I totally destroyed this. But I melted this like 3-4 times this month thinking I could finish it. And oh my goodness, it just is taking me forever to finish the scoop. Season of the Witch is dried leaves, toasted marshmallow, and caramel cider. This is a really, really nice scent. A few bags that I used a little bit of but didn't finish. So I used 1 shape of Hocus Pocus, which is charred pine, dried fall leaves, and toasted marshmallows. I was just watching a video of Morrison Blue, Lacey, and she was saying that Hocus Pocus was, or is, first, that she believes is, it's a single Bonfire Bliss fragrance oil, I believe is what she said. And once she said that, I was like, holy crap, yes, I think she's totally right. So amazing scent. If you like Bonfire Bliss, you would probably like this. And this one did great. This one lasted forever in my warmers, and I enjoyed, once again, every second of that. So Hocus Pocus was great. This is Red Rum, which is baked apple, cinnamon spice, and brown sugar crumble. This one honestly just kind of smelled like a spicy dessert, like a fall, like an apple crumble kind of a dessert. So I enjoyed this one. I have one more shape left of that. This is the Coven, which is sage, cardamom, woody pecan, vanilla, and apple peel. I was really hoping for more with this, but I think now I know that moving forward, this is a bathroom scent, because I put this in my open concept and I kind of lost it. I couldn't really smell it. It was like a little bit there, but it definitely I think is something that would be better suited for like a smaller space, like a bathroom. So that was the Coven. We've got Spider Bites. This one was crazy strong. This is Hazelnut Cafe Mocha. This is a very, very, very nutty hazelnut heavy coffee scent. I think Tom probably really enjoyed that one. And this one finally is Crypt Keeper. This was a wild card out of the bunch. It's Haunted Woods, Fall Spices, and Scary Tales. This one kind of reminded me of Scentsy's Boho, which is like kind of like, there's something that smells almost like musty, like a vintage, like if you're in like an antique shop. This kind of smells like that to me. Performed very well. Very, very strong, very surprising. I don't know if I loved it, but it definitely gave me like an antique store vibe. So that was Crypt Keeper. And that was it, you guys. That was all that I worked on for these past few weeks. I am going to be sharing my Thanksgiving melting basket, and I'm really looking forward to melting all of that stuff. So Halloween for me, it's officially over for you guys a while ago, but now it's officially over for me, and I am moving on to Thanksgiving. So really excited to share that basket. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're all having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.